problem. Okay, cool guys. So hopefully you are all lying down, getting nice and comfortable and just getting warm. You can close your eyes and just take a moment of gentle stillness. It's quite cold this morning, so I think it could be really nice to just allow your body to settle into this moment and whatever this moment is bringing to you. So just for the next 5 to 10 breaths, as you settle and relax down, start to just feel into how your body is feeling today, how your breath is flowing, and possibly how you can even nurture both these spaces. You can just start to feel now and just check in with yourself. Is your body completely relaxed here? So you just want to check that your baby toes are flopping out. And you either have your palms gently open or facing down. Feeling a nice gentle lengthening through the back of your neck. And then a gentle softness creeping down through your face. You can slowly take a nice deep breath in. And exhale slowly, relax even deeper. Now that we've brought some awareness towards our breath, you can gently just float and hold your focus on your belly. So we just want to see how deep we are breathing at the start of our practice. And maybe decide for ourselves, can we slow our breath down or maybe even take it that little bit deeper? Can we slow the breath down to the point where you're expanding as wide as possible on your inhales, and that you're pulling your belly button as close to your spine on your exhales. Now just leave you in silence for a few moments as you start to slow down and breathe. Nice, slow, smooth, deep breaths. And as you breathe, you can slowly allow or give yourself permission to empty your thoughts. So just completely let go of mental noise and drop to a deep space of stillness and clarity. We'll take 3 rounds of our 4-count breath. So if you'd like to raise your hands onto your belly for a little bit more guidance and support, feel free to go there. Otherwise, just staying exactly as you are, taking a full breath in. Letting the breath go. And slowly inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 2 rounds just by yourself with your own flow. Taking a deep breath in and sighing it all out. And then from here, you can give your toes a little wiggle. Give your fingers a nice little wiggle. And then just flexing into your feet, pulling your toes to the ceiling. You can interlace your fingers in line with your belly. Flip your palm up and give your body a nice big stretch, waking up onto this Friday morning. So out of your heels, out of your palms, creating super, super length through the body, through the spine. Just take a full breath in again. And as you exhale, you can gently squeeze your knees into your chest, wrap your bind around your knees. Maybe give yourself a squeeze or just gently rock into your spine, giving yourself a nice massage left and right. So you can really be slow or quite dynamic in these rolls. But all you're trying to do is kind of get an awareness of getting back into your body, feeling yourself prepared and ready to get onto your mat today. Nice. You can come and pause at stillness, tightly squeeze into your palms, and then lowering your knees by bending your elbows and lifting your forehead up. Getting nice and compressed. We're going to flex through our feet. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can squeeze your thighs in a little deeper. 2 more like this. Breathe in. And out. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. You can slowly lower your head down. Release your palms down to the floor and then lower your feet down same time. Keeping your knees together, gently drop both your knees to one side. And you can turn your head gently over to the left. Opposite direction to your knees. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, belly button to your spine, which starts the roll back to center. And immediately switching over to the other side. Just waking up at your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, belly to spine leads the way. Quick drop over to the right. Coming through center, quick drop over to the left. Nice, and then from here you can gently meet me back on the middle of your mat. Awesome, lift your bum up and gently flatten your lower back down to the floor. Then we'll slowly just bring our hands directly underneath our knees. Good, you can flex your feet or just lengthen out through your toes. I call them tree toes, so it's almost like you're rooting every baby toe into the mat or the sky. And then from here, guys, we're just going to take nice big circles, opening and closing through the legs. So it's almost like we are giving our body a chance to get an internal massage this morning. You can change the direction and just kind of ease into any stuckness you might be experiencing. Anything where your body feels tense and tired. Maybe you were cold last night and your body got all tensed up. Maybe you had a stressful morning like me. And this just kind of feels nice to just let that nonsense go. Awesome. Alrighty, and then from here you can meet back at center, hands still behind your knees. We're going to try and take one rock back to lift our body all the way up. So pull your feet bum up and rock all the way onto your bum. Nice. Bring your hands just a little bit further than your shoulders behind your back. Take a quick extension through your chest. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn your head to the right and gently drop both knees down in that direction. Try and keep both palms flat. And if it's good for you, turn your head over to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly to spine, pull yourself up to center. And then slowly again, dropping your knees to the left. And when you're ready, you can turn your head to the right. Nice. Full breath in. And exhale, belly to spine, come back to center. Nice. From here, we're gently going to step the feet out. And then just do a few quick swinging knees. Allowing for gentle movement once again. Alrighty, so guys, we're going to dive straight into our hamstrings this morning. That's why I want to get our back and our lower back as loose as possible. So if you are feeling that space, then goody goody, because that's directly linked into your thighs, directly linked into your hamstrings. Good. You can step your feet together into butterfly. Just gently flop your feet. I mean your sitting bones left and right. And just trying to get them as rooted down into the floor as possible. Eventually you can make your way into a nice, easy stillness and just let your legs hang heavily. Okay, reaching up through the crown of your head. We're going to reach our palms all the way up, nice length and spine. So I just want to show you guys something. Rather take your heels slightly away from you to get a lengthened spine, then have them nice and close and you've got this real big dump in your lower back. So just make space to create some more space, okay? Cool. Then back to lifting your arms up. We're going to cup into our hands and squeeze our fingertips together as tight as possible. So while we just relax here with the legs, we're going to come into our fire breath this morning. Nice pumping action through the belly, just with the mouth closed. Okay, so take a full breath in to prepare. Let the breath go. Inhale halfway and go. Keep going, breathing, keeping that pumping action in your stomach. Keep lengthening through your head, plugging through your shoulders. We're nearly there. Now your last 10 pumping, 9, 8, keep going, 7, 6, feel the heat rising, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach your hands up until your palms touch. And as you exhale, swan dive, your hands forward, out, and your forehead forward. And just gently relax into your deepest fold. So you're just using your arms heavily to ground you down. And you're just letting the heaviness of your body take you a little bit deeper towards your toes. Take one breath here. Feel the openness of that breath. Exhale, sinking that little bit further. Nice. And then pull your chin to your chest and you can slowly roll yourself to come all the way up. Cool. So just bringing your left heel close in towards your right bum cheek and then helping your right knee close up to center. Good. Flex your foot, interlace your fingers. Take a nice easy bind around your ball of your foot. And now again, guys, we've got a nice rounded back to get to this space. Now, all we want to do is try and nurture a lengthened spine. So if your heel can stay on the floor and you just need to lengthen your spine, then you can stay here. Next step is to keep a straight spine and bring your heel in line with your knee. Try and plug your shoulders in. And if you want to take it further, just lengthen out through the heel as much as you can, giving your knee a good stretch. Okay, if you still have a bent leg at the moment, it's fine. Just kind of breathe into your hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lowering your heel down. Okay, 4 more like that. Breathe in, create some space. And breathe out, soften. Inhale, look towards your toes, shoulders down. And exhale. Nice. Finding your breath, 3 more rounds. And after we've completed these last 2, on our 3rd round, we're going to pause with our legs straightened as much as we can. Plugging our shoulders in and lifting through the heart center for 5. Breathing 4. 2. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. You can slowly bring your heel down to the floor. Awesome. Dropping your leg open and then just gently crossing your other heel in front, squeezing your left knee now into your chest. Good. Both sitting bones grounded, interlacing and underneath your foot. Good. Finding a lengthened spine, shoulders plugged straight away. Raising your heel firstly in line with your knee. See how that goes. And then maybe even straightening your leg out a little. Nice. Okay, breathing and pausing your body here. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale again, lowering your heel. Now leave you to flow with your breaths for the 4 rounds. And on your 4th and final round, we're going to find that nice pause where we hold the stretch. We just send some breath into the back of the legs. Okay, this round, pausing, plug your shoulders in, lengthen your spine. Breathing 5, 3, deep breath in, heart to the sky, and exhale, you can slowly lower your foot down. Awesome, crossing your ankles, rolling over your hands and knees. Gently bring your bum down to your heels, your knees to the outer edge of your mat, and then sinking your chest down, belly heavy, as you slide and reach your hands forward out in front of you in your child's pose. Nice. So as you relax down, maybe taking a little rock left and right, moving through your spine and through your hips. Again, you want to feel as loose and open as possible here, creating a lot of space. Excuse me, guys, sorry. And just keep trying to sink down those little bitty furthers, lower and lower into the floor until you find a great space of stillness that is a mix of relaxation and deep, deep stretching. So wherever you decide to pause, we're going to take 3 breaths. Really trying to open your belly into the mat, all the way down to the floor. And when you breathe out, feel your body sinking even deeper down towards the mat. Let's take one last breath. Inhale. Big sigh out as you slowly sink yourself all the way down. And then from here, pressing into your palms, looking up in between your thumbs. Pull your chin to your chest and roll yourself up onto your hands and knees. And then walk your hands slightly forward and just give your body a chance to try and lower your hips as close to the floor as possible. You can even snaky sway left and right. Once again, just giving the lower back a good, easy, fair chance to open and release. Good. Okay, now digging into your fingertips, squeezing into your belly, slowly rock yourself up into your box, and then adjust your knees directly underneath your hips. Sorry guys, I know I'm wearing the completely wrong jersey, but I thought I'd be a little bit more warm by now. So let's see, after cow and cat, lengthening through the spine and the body by connecting to our breath. So nice and slow for the first one, drop your belly down, stick your bum out, and tick-tock your hips left and right. And then you can look forward, dig into your fingertips, come to stillness, and pull your chest forward in between your arms. Try and look to the ceiling, breathe in. As you exhale, bum presses back, round through your spine, press out of your palms, and then lastly, squeeze your chin to your chest. Breathe in and out, nice and slow. One more round, inhale, belly drops, expand, moving with the breath, and exhale, continuing with that movement with your breath as your guide. Take 3 more rounds. Even closing your eyes so you can notice every single part of your body right now. What is happening? How is it flowing? Is it comfortable? Can you make it more comfortable? Nice. And then slowly, you've got 1 more round, so really make it count to the point where you feel most extended and then most compacted. Really pressing and rounding. And then slowly you can drop down into your box, tuck your toes behind you, sit back on your heels, And just give your hands a little shaky shake out. Okay, we're going to be using our hands now, obviously, as we get into our flow. So we just want to make sure there's some warmth there, some support. There we go. And also that we've just sent some blood into this little area of ours. Okay, so you can even rub over your hands. Awesome. Okay, now make sure you're stretching and sinking through your feet same time. You've got about 2 more breaths. And then from here, guys, we're just going to slowly make our way into our first high plank. Okay, awesome. Ground into your heart. Take 1 breath in, honor your space here, getting into your practice. And as you exhale, let go anything that doesn't serve you, whether it's your perception, your mindset, a feeling, or a body ailment. Nice. Okay, from here, bringing your hands forward underneath your shoulders and then stepping 1 leg out at a time, high plank. Okay, now important to get lengthened. Press out through the back of your heels and lengthen forward through the crown of your head. Squeeze your belly to your spine. Take 3 breaths rather, we just got you into this power posture to fire up our bellies this morning. Breathe in. As you exhale, press out your heels, lengthen through your head. Inhale. And exhale. You guys are doing awesome. 1 more fire flow. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your knees down. Hug your elbows. Slowly lower your chest and chin to the floor. Grounding through your belly, take a gentle extension, full cobra or baby cobra, depending on where you can go. Inhale. Exhale, chin to your chest, roll over your knees, tuck your toes, and then extend your body all the way back into your child's pose. Gently sway left and right. Awesome. Okay, and then from here, you can look in between your thumbs and make your way into your box pose. Cool. So let's extend out through our right leg to the back of your mat. Now, really important, we want to get a nice dig into the toe because we're going to be stretching through the back leg. A nice stretch through your fingertips. And of course, no arching into your back. So feel where your kidney belt sits and feel that you're extending that to the ceiling. Okay. Good. From here, pressing into your fingertips, start to dig and press back through your right heel. You can start to tuck into your left toes to allow the stretch even deeper. Maybe you even want to lift your knee off your mat and help your heel sink down even further. Okay, pausing here. Keep trying to sink down. From here, we're going to give our left knee a little squeeze into our chest. And then extend that left leg all the way back and out into your first 3-legged dog. So pressing through your right heel into the floor and lifting up as high as you possibly can for your first stretch through your left heel. Take a full breath in. Exhale, look up in between your thumbs. Roll forward back with your knee into your chest. And then shift your knee directly underneath your hip, coming back to your preparation. Nice. Squeeze your belly, floating your heel up behind you. Keep dropping through your hip and puffing through your lower back. Cool. So flexing out, lengthening forward. We're going to squeeze into our bum and first just try and lift our leg base off of our bum. Nice. Now you can try and lift your leg base off of your heel. Expand your heart center to the sky. Look up, breathe in. And exhale slowly for 3. Lower down 2. And all the way on 1. Nice. And you can slide your knee in and give your hips a little tick-tock. Good. Other side straight away. Spreading fingers, extending through the left leg, digging your toes, dropping your hip. Finding a nice stretch into the back heel. Almost like a little opening for your calf, same time. Tucking your right toes, maybe lifting your knee, taking the stretch a little bit further. I have such a tickle in my throat, I'm so sorry. So from here, try and squeeze your knee into your chest. And then extend yourself all the way back into a nice stretch for your downward facing dog, 3-legged dog. So sinking through the left heel, lifting through the right, take a full breath in. Exhale, look up in between your thumbs, roll forward, squeeze your knee to your chest, and then bring your knee directly underneath your hip. Straight away, squeezing your belly, raise your back heel up. Nice, puffing out, finding length, squeezing your butt, lifting it up even higher. Nice, lifting your heel, open your chest, take a beautiful breath in. And exhale, slowly lower your foot all the way down. And then you can just tick-tock once again, left and right. Okay, guys, if anyone would like a sip of water or a chance to dress down, here it is now, before we get into our flow. Nice. So we'll meet in Thunderbolt at the back of our mat. You can just gently settle in with your breath if you're not drinking anything. And we'll just take 3 breaths all together, and you can just fill in when you're ready. Inhale. Clear it out. Breathe in. Last one. Nice. Blinking your eyes open. Coming forward into your box, tuck your toes behind you. Pull your chin to your chest, rock your bum back and down, and then raise your bum up as high as you can. Pressing into your palms, open your shoulders, stay up on your tippy toes. Just feel a good length from your bum all the way to your Achilles tendon. Okay, it might be quite powerful right now, guys, the stretch in your body. And just a reminder, when we get into the hammies, we often start to feel frustrated or irritable and annoyed. So every time that shows up for you today, breathe and smile and say, hey, I'm doing the right job. Okay, rise up high, 10 toes. Slowly bend into your left knee, sinking your right heel down to the floor. Staying there for 3. Sticking out your butt, 2. And 1, rise up through center, stretching both legs, bending into the right knee and sinking your left heel down. Beautiful, staying. Find your breath. From here, inhale through center and exhale, take the walk a little further. So moving with the breath, you can move a bit quicker, a bit deeper, maybe even starting to twist through the body and not just walking your dog, but maybe even dancing your dog. Stretching through the lower half and just finding nice length and twisting sensations through your spine. Alrighty, and then from here we'll settle at stillness, really sinking the heels down and feeling the weight heavy in our index finger and thumb. Lifting through the right leg, inhale, 3-legged dog. Now just be careful this action's not happening where our hips are open. You want to drop your hip down and see your toes pointing towards your mat. And then you're just using your lifting through your heel to take it a bit higher. Okay, full breath in. Exhale, squeeze your knee into your nose. Rise up onto your left toes and place your right foot onto your left shin. Now open your shoulders, relax your elbows, and press your chest back as you sink your heel down for 3, 2, on 1. Look in between your thumbs and take a big step forward into low lunge. Nice, guys. Fingertips on either side of your foot, dropping your hip down and really squeezing through your bum. We're pressing through the back heel and lengthening up through our chest. Okay, low lunge. We're taking baby pulses through the bum and just gently allowing a nice stretch through that front hip. Good, we're gonna go for another 3. Awesome. When you're ready for your last pulse, pull your button down. Drop your knee from the space, keeping your toe tucked. Squeeze your belly and raise your hands up in line with your ears. Plugging your shoulders in, really dropping your left hip forward. Maybe bring your palms to touch, take a nice deep extension back while you pull forward into your front big toe. Take a beautiful breath in. Exhale, pull your bum and your belly towards one another to lift your back into center. Now, testing your balance, we're going to rock back onto our knee, straighten our front leg, start to swan dive your body forward as you peel your front foot up, and gently try and lower your hands down underneath your shoulders, half runner's lunge. Now you can untuck your back toes, squeeze your opposite hip forward, and take a nice lengthening through your spine. So you're more than welcome to stay here. Or if you want to try, pull your chin to your chest and actually dive your forehead down. You'll feel a nice pang from your bum or somewhere through the upper thigh. So just pause there with a rounded back and a heavy head for about 3 breaths. Chin to your chest is going to seal the deal for this one. Nice. Okay, and then from here, it's almost like we're going to lengthen our body out again from the belly and through the crown of the head nice and deeply. You can also walk your fingertips forward, stretching out the body, and then just allowing your forehead to lead down towards your shin. Okay, take 2 to 3 breaths here. Just checking in with what feels up for you right here, right now. Last breath. Exhale, try and sink a little bit deeper. Nice, you can look up in between your thumbs and then slowly roll your weight forward into your front big toe. Squeeze your belly, a whole big extension, this time opening completely back. Breathe in. And exhale, you can lower your hands down to the floor. Awesome, guys. Tuck your back toes, squeeze your butt to lift up your knee, and extend your front foot all the way back into a 3-legged dog. Stretch your heel as high as you can. Look forward in between your thumbs, and as you roll forward, catch your feet together, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, take your version of chaturanga. Chin to your mat. Scooping your body up into a beautiful extension through your spine. Chin to your chest, rolling back and through, meeting into downward dog. So just notice for a second how different your right leg feels compared to your left. Maybe tick-tock your hips a little bit, trying to sink both heels down. Okay, rooting into index finger and thumb. Raising your left heel up, toes down, hips in one line. Keep pressing down through your right heel, filling your chest backwards. Lift up for breath in. Exhale, look in between your thumbs. Never mind, this time you're supposed to bring your knee towards your nose. And then placing your shin and your foot as one. Good. Rise up high onto the ball of your foot. Create some space through your chest and shoulders. Stick your bum up and then slowly sink your heel down, pulling your forehead back for 3. Breathing 2. 1. Now look forward in between your thumbs and take a big step into your low lunge. Always immediately adjusting your hands under your shoulders, pulling your hip down to the floor and extending through your heel. Lengthen through your chest and gently lower your bum down for a few pulses. Nice. Relax your shoulders. Feel the essence of this moment. Pull your hip down, lift your chest up, and then you can slowly drop your heel down, squeeze your belly. Inhale, bring your hands all the way up. Nice. Root forward into your front big toe. Untuck your toe behind you and just open your spine slightly. Breathe in. Exhale, pull yourself to a neutral spine. Squeeze and secure your belly. So one motion as you extend your leg in the front, rock back and fold your body forward. Hands under your shoulders, half runner's lunge. Beautiful. Lifting up, breathe in. Exhale, chin to your chest, forehead dive down. Feel the stretch through your upper back and through the highest part of your thigh and bum. The tighter you squeeze your forehead towards you, the deeper you're going to feel. Nice. So again, guys, finding nurturing through your breath and through this moment. Start to lengthen yourself out, pull forward through the crown of your head, maybe even reach your fingertips forward, relax your shoulders. We're going to breathe 3 deep breaths. Last breath. And slowly you can make your way forward into your front big toes. Squeeze your belly, one motion. Inhale, extending crescent lunge. And you can slowly lower your hands down towards your mat. Tuck your back toes, squeeze your butt as you lift up through your knee. Extend all the way, 3-legged dog. Extend your heel up to the sky. Look in between your thumbs and slowly roll forward, catch yourself, high plank. Exhale, flow through chaturanga. Extend your heart center up, cobra or upward dog. Chin to your chest, rolling back through your toes. Take 3 deep breaths, sinking your heels down into your downward facing dog. Nicely done, guys. Deep, deep breaths. Sinking a little bit further, a little bit lower. And then from this space, inhale. And exhale, you can slowly drop to your knees. Take a little moment in child's pose before we move into our next round. So often we don't take enough time to just integrate and release. So this is really that moment here, just 3 solid breaths of total stillness to really allow the body to find that integration moment. And then from here, we're going to stretch our hands out in front of you if they're not there yet. Tuck your toes but underneath your bum and extend through your lower back. Now digging through your fingertips. Try and pull your chest and chin towards one another. And then from here, you're going to dig into your toes and extend into a downward facing dog, chest back, heels down. Awesome. Inhale in your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, look forward and step your foot in between your hands, top of your mat. Gently walk your hands forward, squeeze your belly, and bend into your back leg, gently mount onto your front foot. Okay, dropping through the toes, squeezing through your bum, just taking a gentle lengthening into your full standing split. Lengthen your right thigh, breathe in. Exhale, take a big step back to the back of your mat. And then slowly inhale, arms up above your head. Keep the balance, keep the flow. Low crescent lunge, expand your chest. Nice. Now squeeze your belly, straighten out your front leg, straighten your spine. Now really sink into your back foot and try and swan dive your body forward with control. Lowering your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend into your back knee, slightly step it forward, and then try and drop both hips down. Flattening your belly and your forehead, even if your knee is slightly bent. You can stay here. Otherwise, next option is to float your hands all the way up and take a gentle bind, elbow to elbow behind your back. Okay, the trick here is to compress your forehead back and to drop your back hip forward, squeezing into your belly. Okay, that's how you're going to get the most balance as well as the most benefits. Nice. Take a full breath in. Exhale, squeeze, really lengthen through the thigh. As if you're taking a halfway lift, open up your hands into tabletop and then drop your back knee down, bring your hands to heart center. Nice balancing, you guys, and tuck your back toe. And then from here, we're going to drop our hands down to the floor. Extend your leg out in front of you, tuck your toes once again behind you, and we're going to slide ourselves down into monkey. So this is where you'll pause if you're feeling a little stuck today. And then you're just going to slide your body out until you find your lowest, deepest stretch. So yes, it is a split and I'm proud of you guys. Surprise for monkey. Okay, you can rock left and right, take little sways, or just find your breath and really nurture into this moment. It's a very long, wide stride from both heels to one other heel, through the hips and the pelvis. Let's manage 3 more breaths in stillness. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Breathe in. Side away if you need. 2 more, breathe in. Feel yourself a little more relaxed. 1 more, breathe in. Press into your palms, squeeze your belly, lift yourself all the way up. Bring your foot through your arms, tuck your toes, and then sink your bum back to your heels. Give your body a nice good stretch, maybe even a sway. Deep breath in, side out, looking up, in between your thumbs, digging into toes and fingers, and then pulling your chin back to raise yourself up into your downward facing dog. Nice. Feel that difference through the legs. Let's go left leg for balance. Raise it all the way up. Look in between your thumbs, roll forward, and step your foot in between your hands. Walk your fingertips slightly forward. Squeeze your belly, bend into your back knee, and mount into your front big toe. Try and soften your hands, flex your heel, squeeze your forehead, and lift up as high as you can through the right leg. Keep lifting for 3, 2, and on 1, we take a huge step back. Squeeze your belly, float your hands up, palms to touch. Lowering the front heel, you can expand the chest, crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your belly, straighten your front leg, lengthen your spine, and swan dive with as much control as possible, lowering your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend into your back leg, baby step forward for your pyramid. And then beautiful, guys, adjusting your hips and softening your body over your front leg. Again, if you did the bind on the previous side, you can raise your hands up, place them behind your back, and again, just compress down through your forehead. Find a few rounds of breath. Amazing. Inhale, come up halfway. You can even stretch out your arms and then drop your back knee to the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Lower your hands to your mat. Stretch out your front leg. And then starting to adjust yourself back into your monkey or split. Maybe giving a little roll to wherever you go. And then eventually sliding yourself out to your deepest point. Okay, again, massaging where massages are needed. And just breathing deeply always. Again, this side is going to feel completely different, so the best we can do is take 3 big clearing breaths. So lengthen up, inhale. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Squeeze your belly. Rock all the way back. Bring your leg through. Tuck your toes. Sink your bum to your heels. Stretch your body all the way out. Relax your body and forehead down. Inhale. And exhale, letting it go. Beautiful. Starting from here, you can roll yourself up onto your forearms and then adjust your knees directly underneath your hips. From this space, our lower half of the body is not going to move. We're just stretching through our arms as wide as possible and then really lowering the chest down without adjusting anything else. So this is your puppy dog pose, or like I like to call it, heart to earth pose. So you're just trying to get your heart center as low down to the earth as you possibly can. And at the same time, you're spreading your shoulders apart, creating nice space. Okay, we've only got 3 breaths here, so really arch through the back and sink through the chest. Last inhale. Exhale, sink to your deepest of deeps. Look up in between your thumbs and then slowly roll your body all the way down to the floor. You can open your elbows, interlace your fingers, put one of your ears down, bend into your knees, and then take a quick swinging knees left and right, windscreen wiping. Well done. Okay, and then from here, we'll slowly come down into a nice stillness, dropping your feet down behind you and bringing your two big toes to touch. Let me just turn myself the other way. Okay, so now that you've got a chosen ear on your mat, we're actually going to turn not our chin, but our forehead. So we don't want to break the line of our neck, and we want to feel as flat and open as we possibly can. So from here, we're going to press into the tops of our feet, activating our legs. And now I'm just going to lift my chins for the sake that you can hear me, so don't copy my head. Okay, so from here, pressing into the tops of your feet, you're going to squeeze into your left bum cheek and raise your left leg up and away from the floor. You want to keep this hip glued down, and you're literally just using the strength of your lower back, the strength of your leg to lift up. Now stretch your toes out and breathe for 3 breaths. Lifting higher on the exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, you can slowly release your foot all the way down. Nice. Other side, active feet pressing into the tops. Squeezing into your right bum cheek, raise your right leg up. Pausing here, hips down, toes active. 3 breaths. Higher. Last one, lift up and slowly melt all the way down. Stretch your arms out next to you, wide like an airplane, and you can lower your left ear onto the floor. Okay, from here, bend into your knees and then roll your body over into your left arm. Okay, sliding your right arm back. Okay. And then from here, gently squeezing one knee open and maybe flattening that foot down and then squeezing your other knee open and up. Okay, so you're really getting nice and deep into that left arm, left shoulder. If you're comfortable here, you can even lift your arm up and take it behind you, drop it down. Move with care, move with ease. Don't press your body into something it's not ready for. Often when we go into monkey or hamstrings, we always tense up the shoulders. So this is just a good way to get back to the muscles that were supporting us in our deeper stretches. So take a full breath in. Exhale, releasing your top hand first in line with your face. Lowering both knees down and then sliding your arm up, coming through center and immediately dropping to the other side. Hand slides back first. Knees begin to open and extend second. Maybe flattening your feet down, bringing your knees up. And if it feels good, take your hand up and around and see if you can drop it to the floor or bind with your hand. And just pause here, breathing, really feeling your muscles get their chance to release, to feel your support. Last inhale. Well done, guys. Exhale, hand comes in line with your face, knees drop. Slide your body out all the way onto the floor, and you can just windscreen wipe. So just take a notice for a moment how nice and flat your chest is feeling. And then from here, we're going to lift up onto our forearms. Okay, choose a leg, doesn't matter which one. Lift it up, step it behind you, and then just adjust yourself onto your bum. Sneaky, huh? Okay, and then from here, we're going to squeeze our belly and then just press ourselves up. Awesome. So from this space, we're going to take a nice little motion so you can quickly watch first. We're just going to breathe in fold down, come up, and then fold and extend. Okay, so you see we're making like a little seesaw action. We're just doing it once, so that's why I wanted you guys to get it good. So lengthen through your spine, flex through your toes. Inhale, reach through your fingertips as if you're extending to the sky. And then fold your body over like you're hugging your legs, drop your head. Roll yourself to come fully up. And with gentle control, roll your body to come all the way down. As your head drops, you feel your feet lift and your heels flex. Nice. Turn your palms to face down against the floor. And then we're slowly going to lift up and extend through the heels. Just breathing here for 5 to 10 breaths. If your legs start to tremor and to shake, feel your breath moving even deeper and just allow that release to flow through. Okay. Nicely done, guys. Staying here, putting a little bit of pressure on the body, but also letting the heart have a nice good break. Brushing all the way down towards, from our toes towards our legs. Okay, feel your belly active. This is almost like a passive belly workout, squeezing your belly into the mat. Okay, 3 more breaths. Let's go. Breathe in. Clear it out. Inhale. Last one. Breathe in. You can flip your palms to the ceiling and lower your legs to the floor. Take a moment to just wiggle and relax. Maybe you need to completely release any tension. And then guys, wiggle it out, stretch it out, and ask yourself, do I need any more stretches that are going to support me in this moment? What is my body asking for right now? And then just flow through that, and eventually you can start to make your way into Shavasana. Remember to welcome all yawns. It's a sign that you've got some, I think it's oxytocin releasing. It's really awesome. So it's like the happy hormone from a nice stretch just gets released to give you more happiness. Okay, so you want to check that the lower or back half of your body is rooted and flat into the floor. So feeling things like your lower back and your neck in a good alignment. Feel an equal opening through your shoulders. And a gentleness through your arms, open palms to the ceiling. And feeling your hips flopping out from your hip joint all the way to your ankle joint. And now it's just a complete softening, a complete let go. Filling yourself with a nice big breath in, creating some space. And with your exhale, just deepening into that new space. Find your breath and use it as a guide to just keep dropping deeper and deeper into your body. It's almost that with every exhale, you feel yourself a little more connected and a little more grounded into your mat and into the earth. What a magical feeling it always is to end a practice, especially at the start of your day. I feel like it's a different kind of medicine. So well done to you guys for just doctoring your soul. But more importantly, just taking time to really start your day with a lot of love, a lot of nurturing, and deep kindness to yourself. So let's extend that kindness a little further, a little while longer. Just for your last few minutes here in Shavasana. I know we can often feel like this is a little bit of like the schlep, or maybe like this is my highlight of the class. But always when meeting yourself in Shavasana, I was one of those who struggled here. So I used to say, okay, well, Shavasana is just like a posture. So as hard as I work in downward facing dog or in crow, for example, I've got to bring that same amount of work into Shavasana, even though my body's doing nothing. The work comes into stilling the mind, aligning your breath, and just completely letting go. So it's the practice of letting go. And that's a pretty powerful one. So just for your next minute of silence, just really, really allowing for that space of let go to take place. We did some beautiful deep opening stretches. And I think it's fitting for right now to just really integrate that moment for you. Then for those of you who would like to stay in this space a little while longer, please feel free if you've got the time. I would say try and be here for 10 minutes. I would have given that to you if I could. But if you are ready to come back, then just take a breath and bring your body into the space. And a gentle sigh, releasing all the world's problems off your shoulders. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes and maybe give yourself a nice stretch or even a nice big hug. And just roll around and move around. Have you ever seen a cat wake up? They get into every part of their body. So just do that for a moment. Get into every part of your body, and then eventually you'll roll over onto one side. And in your own space and time, you can slowly make your way up into an easy seat. Once you're there, maybe just feeling into a neck roll, any other movement that feels right for you. And then closing your eyes, reaching your hands to your heart center, just as we did at the start of our practice. And maybe just having a nice big smile because, hey, you made a whole hour on a Friday morning. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being such awesome Hotpod stars and being here every day. Namaste to you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate this start. And